Happy Tuesday, everyone. So I ordered a mic so that you may be able to hear me a little bit clearly because my sister Mambo Sierra was like, the sound is not coming through really good. And I know when I play back, I get this humming sound. So I think it's the speaker on this laptop, and I've tried to uninstall it, reinstall it, new drivers and everything, and it's not really working. Haven't hooked up the GoPro yet, but I'm going to hopefully have that hooked up for next month. And then when the mic comes in, I'll use that and see if that makes the messages or things come through a little bit clearly. So I'm going to be working on that because I can't stand it either. It sounds like I'm in a tunnel. And I talk so loud, so it's almost like I don't want to be screaming at you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and try to rectify it. Like I said, I'm not sure what's going on with the speaker with the laptop, but I'm going to figure it out. So this is going to be your spirit messages. And after we do spirit messages, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the final three, which I think is Taurus, Gemini, and Libra. So that should catch me up for this month. And then, of course, really next week, I'll probably be starting on December Terrascope. So it'll be coming in like a little bit back to back with everything, God willing, we're going to get it there. So you know how we do it with the spirit messages. Pick a card between 1 through 6. Could be one card that is your message, could be 3 cards, could be the whole reading is for you. So get in where you fit in with it. If it doesn't make sense, if it's not your reading, don't stress it, don't worry about it. You don't even have to even contemplate, meditate, or anything. It may not be for you. For some of you, the message comes to you whenever you see it. So if you are drawn to this, and it's maybe a month old or a year old, for some of you, you may be here because Spirit wants you to hear this message. All right? Let's get into it. Messages for my people. Oh, they're already coming out. All right. Messages for the people. Any guidance, any messages. Thank you, Spirit. Any guidance, any messages. Anything they need to hear. Oh, card number 3. Lord have mercy. But I feel you, card number 3. Who knows? I may even be guided to that card. Oh. One more Spirit. One more card. And then maybe we'll clarify card number 2. Okay, card number 2, Spirit. Clarify card number 2. Card number 2 for my people. What is the message? Interesting. All right, well, let's get into it, everyone. So card number 1. Card number 1, we have fake friends, we have jealousy. So card number 1, you could be dealing with an energy of people coming into your circle that maybe you cannot trust. Sometimes this is people who've been in your circle. Whatever the issue is, there's jealousy behind something, which means that card number 1, you need to pay attention to the people that you're dealing with. You need to pay attention to how you feel with these people and around these people, because there could be issues of jealousy. Now, it is a general read. This could be you doing this towards someone else where you feel a little bit jealous. But I feel for some of you, definitely, this is a pay attention to the people around you type of energy, which means that if you've been feeling some kind of way about somebody and you're sharing good news and this person is not really, they're not reacting the way that you want them to react, you could be dealing with somebody who is jealous. You might be going through that energy of having someone that may be envious or contemplating on what you have and wishing that they had it. Now, for a few of you, this literally is pay attention to two-faced people. Some of you could be dealing with someone where it's like, okay, I feel like they're on my side. Then I talk to somebody else and they've told this other person something else. So now I don't know where I stand with this person. This is basically a warning of be wary. Let me get the glare off of it. Be wary of anyone that could be playing both sides. Be wary of anyone who may be wearing two faces. And for some of you, you may be finding out that you're dealing with somebody who's very two-faced. And the reason that there's some type of conflict with this person could be because of, because of jealousy. So I will say watch your back. Now, sometimes with fake friends and jealousy, we get betrayal. I didn't keep pulling on card number one to clarify, but I feel like for a few of you, there may be some type of betrayal that's coming in. So the warning to watch your back is be careful what you share with people, be careful what you say, because something that you say or do could be used against you in the future. And it could be that this person is looking for something to use against you because of this jealousy that they have. So this is literally, if you don't feel comfortable with someone or someone around you, and this could be family, friends, co-worker, or whatever, you might want to distance yourself from this energy and be mindful of what you say. Card number two. Card number two. We have spirit communication and we have seeing things clearly. Now, for some of you, this could definitely be your mediumship opening up. This could be listening, hearing spirit, seeing spirit. You may see shadows out the corner of your eye. Normally, when I see this combination, I feel like this is somebody whose vision is opening up, which means that you can be very clairvoyant. You may be getting visions in your dreams. There could even be daydreams where you're going into trance. You may be slipping in really easily with the spirit world, and there's communication that's coming to you, which means that they are communicating with you. Some of you, if you are readers or if you're gifted or you consider yourself psychic, you may find that there's certain messages that are coming to you a little bit more clearly. Now, for some of you, Spirit is saying you need to open up more so that you can see things clearly. So if you feel like you're in the midst of a spiritual growth or transformation, I will say be prepared that you may have things that are going to be opening up for you, or you may even get headaches or pressure on your third eye, because I feel like Spirit is like, let me open you up. Let's get you to where you need to be. So there's this combination of maybe even feeling pressure or headaches. Sometimes it tends to be right in here. I remember when my third eye really started opening, it was like almost a month where I felt like somebody was just sitting on my head. And then it was like a little thump, kind of like a dull, I don't know how you can, like a dull thump. So I constantly just kept wiping. I remember I would wake up in the middle of the night like I'm swiping something off of my head, because it felt like something was on my head. So there's a pressure. And it's not on the inside. It literally feels like it's on the right here, like something's sitting on it. So for some of you, I'm sharing that with you because you may be going through that energy of feeling like your third eye is opening up more, just because clarity is coming through and there's a lot of spirit communication. So if you're having headaches and things like that, I will say be mindful that it's not all going to be tension headaches or stress headaches. It literally could be your third eye trying to open up a little bit more. All right. And there's certain things that you can do to help. It could be changing your diet, it could be meditating more, it could be drinking more water, grounding yourself. But there's certain things that you can do that makes that pressure kind of ease up a little bit, and then eventually you acclimate to it and it stops. So if you're dealing with that, look into drinking more water, getting more rest, meditating, communicating with spirit a little bit more, because it shows that they are talking to you. Some of you definitely, this is your mediumship opening up. Card number three, we got money lost and we got anger. To me, this is like the combination you don't want to get. Now, this could be literally watching your budget, because we're going into the holidays. Don't spend a lot of money that you don't need to. For some of you, you may find out that you have a bill that's coming in and it's going to be taking a big chunk of money. And trust me, I feel you on that one. So some of you are looking into the energy of, okay, how do I stop this money flowing? When we look at the card, and let me try to get it in there. In the room, we have all this money that it's there, but it's all over the place. It's very chaotic. There could be a need to get more structured with your money, get more structured with your spending, get structured with saving. Some of you are going to be really pissed off because you may have something that comes in really quick and you're like, I got to pay some money out. Like, what the fuck? I got to pay some money out for this. I don't have a choice. There may be a little bit of anger because of this. For a few of you, I feel like you could be arguing with someone over their expenditures. Whether this is a spouse, a friend, a family member, a roommate. You may have somebody coming to you saying, I can't pay my part of the rent this month because, I went drinking or I went partying, or, I just didn't make it and I need you to cover me. Some of you may have somebody who's coming to you and saying, look, my car broke down. I need to borrow, some money. And it may be more than what you want to give this person. So I do feel like some of you are going to be definitely dealing with an energy where there could be arguments about money or anger about money because it's going out faster than it's coming in. Spirit is saying definitely card number 3, get as structured as you possibly can with your money, which means if you need to save, save. If you need to put something to the side, what is that app everybody uses right now? Digit. And I know they have a bunch of them out there where literally you can have $5 transferred every week from your savings account so that it starts saving money for you. If you can't do $5, start with $1. I mean, literally, I know people who put 50 cents in. So whatever it is, do it. I think even in my savings, I think it's 25 every 2 weeks, and I probably need to up that. But if you're in a position to do it because you may have something that's coming in that you either need the money and spirit is like, okay, let's save, let's structure, let's not overspend. Or some of you may get caught in a situation where it's like, okay, I don't have a choice. I have to pay this money out. And the anger is there. For a few of you, if you don't have money to lend, don't give it to people because you're not going to get it back. So if you have somebody that's saying, oh, I need to borrow some money from you and I'm going to pay you back, I will say if you have it to lose it, do it. Like be prepared that $500 is a gift. You're never going to see it again. Because if you think that it's coming back, it may not, and there could be arguments behind money. Whether this is your children, your spouse, your family member, or a coworker. If you don't have it to lose, don't give it. All right, card number 3. Card number 4. Card number 4, we got some sexy going on. And I don't think I ever choose card number 4. But card number 4, we got, let me get it right. We got new love. Let me get that glare off of it and get it up on the webcam. So we got new love coming in. This person is smiling. They met somebody. Somebody's making them feel all lovey-dovey in the nether regions. And for some of you, the temptation could be really strong, which means that this may be a very lustful connection. This could be something where the chemistry is really, really extreme. Some of you could even be in other relationships with someone, and then this person kind of comes in and catches your eye, and it leads to some booty rubbage and maybe some other things that are going on in this picture. Some of you definitely could be connecting with someone that it's like, okay, I want to get to know you, and I want this to be an emotional connection, but this could be like a one-night stand where it's like, okay, I'm feeling you, you feeling me, this temptation looking hot, let me rub on your booty, let's do some things. For a few of you, this is something that could turn into a love connection. Now, I know, what was that where Steve Harvey was like, hold on to the cookie for like 3 months or whatever, don't give the cookie up, and it's supposed to make men or women get more emotionally connected to you because they're having conversation, you're going out, you're hanging out before you get into the sex thing. Because we all know sometimes once men skeet, game over for them. It's like, I got it, I hit it, I see how it feels, now I don't need to do it again, I'm gonna move over here and see what Sally Sue's feels like. We got women doing the same thing nowadays too. It's like, I hit it, not really what I want, I thought what it was gonna be like, so I'm gonna move on over here to Billy Bob. So there could be some switching that's going on for a few of you. Now, nothing wrong with that. If you're an adult, do what you want to do with your privates. Some of you, though, could be connecting with somebody where you want more and it's just a sexual relationship. Now, you got to communicate that. I did a reading for somebody, I think it was yesterday. The person told this particular other person, I want to be in a relationship with you. I'm looking for a commitment. I'm not looking for sex or whatever. And then they did the sex, and then the person disappeared because they really did just want the sex. But that was the game of it. So I will say for some of you, if you know that this is what you want, put it on the table. I want to rub on your booty. I ain't going to talk to you next week. Don't call me. Don't text me. I just want booty, and then I'm going to disappear. People can deal with that because then they can say, you know what? Cool. I'm going to give you the booty. You disappear. When we see each other in Walmart, we're going to act like we never saw each other before. Just keep it moving. For some people, though, they get into this, and they're like, okay, I just want the booty. I'm not going to want anything else. And then, next thing you know, the little heart is involved. And it's like, but I want you to call me more. I want to hang out. I want to Netflix and chill. And the other person is like, well, you just told me you just wanted this. Adults, be clear about what you want. Put it on the table. Some of you, definitely a sexual relationship. But if you want something more, you kind of need to put it out there. For a few of you, you might end up with somebody where it was supposed to be like a one night stand or a little weekend fling, and you're realizing, hey, I kind of like you. Let's continue it. Make sure you're on the same page, card number 4, so you don't get your heart hurt or you don't get surprised. Now, card number 5. Card number 5, we got sadness and feeling trapped. With this, I kind of feel like somebody may have put themselves in a situation where it's almost like, I don't want to be here. I feel like this could possibly be a relationship that is ending or something that is ending, and a person feels like, I can't move on. Now, there could be some financial reasons why you're not moving on. There could be some obligations why you're not moving on. Some of you may be feeling obligated because you have children with a person. Some of you may be feeling obligated because there's some type of financial connection with this person. Let's clarify. We'll use Tough Sheet Tarot to clarify card number 5. Spirit, what is going on with card number 5? What is the energy that this person is dealing with? Card number 5. I almost feel like somebody is like breaking up with another person or getting a divorce, but still feeling like they have to stay in the house or in the environment with this person. And it could be because of children or financial reasons. So let's see. Oh, okay. All right. So we definitely got your current relationships, and I know you guys probably won't be able to read it because of the glare. Your current relationships are no longer working for you. So there's an ending that's coming in for some of you, and whether this is a roommate, a spouse, a family member, some of you are going to be moving away from this person. And I'm getting a lot of arguments, a lot of gossip, a lot of behind talks. Now, the issue is that somebody feels trapped in this because financially they may not have the money to move, or they may not have been prepared for this. For a few of you, Spirit is saying it's time to stand up, get angry, assert yourself, but don't do it from a place of emotions. So it looks like something kind of fell through. Somebody is angry, they're upset. And I wonder if it has anything to do with maybe somebody cheating. Even though I don't see the cheating card, I'm wondering if there's a relationship or something that is breaking up because a person felt betrayed. Jealousy, issues. Somebody could have taken money from you and you're upset about it, but you feel trapped. Some of you may be finding somebody that you're dealing with, is telling you one thing but doing something else. For a few of you, you may get sidetracked or blindsided by a friend that does you dirty, and there's sadness, but then it's like, okay, I don't know how to navigate out of this energy. For some of you, it may be a money issue that's holding you back. For a few of you, you could be locked into some type of contract or lease with this person. Some of you may actually even be in a position where there's children and you don't feel like you can move on. The thing about this energy is Spirit is saying that if you are in this energy, it's time to put your foot down, assert yourself, communicate what you need, and start making some type of plan or action to move forward. If you feel yourself caught up in an environment that you no longer want to be in, it's no longer conducive for your happiness or your growth, it is showing that it's time to come out of it. Now, for a few of you, it's going to be painful. This person has barbed wire around their wrists. They're blindfolded, which means that if you've ever been caught in barbed wire, and trust me, I have. I rode a bike into it one time. The more you move, the more you get stuck. It's almost like when you try to get out of it, it tightens up on you because you're constantly trying to move and unravel. And the more you do that, it's almost like it twists and it tightens up. So for some of you, we're not going to say that you're trapped in this energy because barbed wire, you can get out of it. It may take a little more time to navigate and untangle it. For some of you, you may have somebody who comes along with some wire cutters that can literally cut you out of it. So it's not something that you're going to be stuck in. Let me get this glare off. It's not something that you're going to be stuck in, but what it is telling me, card number 5, is that you have some painful changes that may be coming in for you that you have to navigate. And the sadness card is showing that there is some hurt or pain behind this. You may have to walk away from someone that you don't feel like you're ready to walk away from, or maybe it's just painful to end this situation, whether this is with a spouse, friend, co-worker. For some of you, this may even involve children. But there is showing that there's going to be some type of light at the end of the tunnel because the feeling trapped card is showing that you assert yourself. If you put your foot down, if you deal with the issue, then you're going to move forward. If you choose not to, you're going to be stuck in this energy a little bit longer, card number 5. So the action is what's going to get you to move, and you have everything that you need to move you forward, but it may take a little time, and unfortunately there may be some pain, and I'm sorry you guys have to go through it, but I feel you on it. Sometimes for endings to come in, we have to let go of a lot of baggage with it, and I think sometimes it's painful because it's like, okay, we got to cut away from people, we got to let people go. And for a few of us, you know, if you've had loyalty, or you've had connections with people, or you're married to people, or you have lived with people, there's this thing of, I don't want to come out of my comfort zone. But for a few of you, you may not have a choice, and it's showing that you're starting to feel trapped in it anyway. So it's time to make that move. Card number 5. Card number 6. Card number 6, we got the evil eye, and we got strength. Some of you may be feeling some kind of way, like you got a target on your back. You may be feeling energy from people around you. The strength card is actually showing that you're on a path where you're feeling like you're getting stronger. So maybe this energy that you were dealing with before was a little bit overwhelming. Why don't people like me? Why are people always against me? Why do I always feel like negative, bad things happen to me? Why do people not want to see me succeed? Now, may go back to this energy because this is right under card number 6. Let me get them there. Some of you could be dealing with fake energy, fake people, jealousy, which means that for this issue, you may need to clean out your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever it is, because you could be dealing with energy where there's just fakeness. I know you're not my friend. I know you don't have the best for me. I know I don't want to deal with this anymore. So I'm going to move forward. You could have issues where you feel like some of the people that you're dealing with are not your soul tribe. Like, these are people I don't want to gravitate towards. And for a few of you, you may be cutting ties with these people. The strength card is showing that you're going to get through it. Whatever the energy is that you feel like is making you lag or is dragging you, this is an end of that energy. And it's because you're seeing people for who they really are. The evil eye is literally on your back, and you're like, I see you too. I'm looking at you too. I know your energy, and I know that with this card that I'm going to get past it. Some of you are going to be connecting with somebody who is grounded, who is strong. Normally with the lion, this could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It could be a fire sign. But sometimes too, this could be even earth grounded. This could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, dealing with somebody Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or fire. But it is showing that the strength card is showing that you see what needs to be seen, and now you're actively putting some work into moving away from this energy. And you're going to be successful with it because it's showing that the lion is literally going to be on top of that energy, which is your strength. So card number 6, if you feel like you've been going through it with some people, it's time to clear out the energy, block, delete, send them on, let them go about where they need to be, because the energy is not what you need. It's not conducive for your life, your growth, or your happiness anymore. Be prepared that there's going to be a loss of friendships or a loss of people because you're no longer walking in the same alignment with them. And it could be because if the evil eye and jealousy and fake friends are there, they never were supposed to walk with you in the first place. All right, card number 6. So everyone, definitely stay safe. I love you. Wear your mask. Disinfect, you guys. We got something that's coming back in. I don't want you guys to be caught back off guard. I don't know, second wave, if it's the flu. I don't know, whatever is going on. We already starting to see shortages of sanitizer, toilet paper again. Europe is already shutting down some things, so just be prepared. There's something else coming in, and you need to stay on top of your disinfecting Yoda and your safety with your mask. All right? Love you guys.